Hi everybody. Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you guys kind of what I do when I want a more natural look. I wasn't even going to post this in a video. I just did it yesterday because I was like running late for work and I was running on like 4 hours of sleep, and I was like planning on doing like a first impressions with the blood sugar palette, which like looks like this. And I was like, sorry about that light. I was like, I don't think I'm ready for this right now. I don't think I'm quite like prepared to do I'm not mentally stable enough to do a magenta eye right now and wear it into work and not look like a crazy person, because I already looked kind of sickly from not sleeping. So I just did this natural look and I didn't even think anything of it, but I got like a ton of compliments on it and everyone was like, your skin looks perfect, your makeup looks perfect. And I was like, first of all, that is the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Second of all, I should make a video about this. So that's what I'm going to do. Did I forget? I always forget something. I forgot my brow pencil. Alright, so what I did first... Hold on, I need a sip of coffee. I meant to drink this coffee before this video, but like, I had this boyfriend once. I'm going in with the Farsali Unicorn Essence, by the way, as a primer. I had this boyfriend once, like years ago, who told me, he said, if you don't drink a cup of water before you drink a cup of coffee in the morning, your blood vessels can't open and then they can't restrict for the coffee to work. Which I have no idea if that is biologically correct at all. I don't know if your blood vessels need to restrict for coffee to work. I don't know anything about it, but for some reason when he said that, I was just like, that is a fact, and it has never left my brain. Like, I am completely unable now to drink for years because of this offhand comment, to drink a cup of coffee without drinking water first, because this man told me. I forgot my Fix Plus. It's totally incapable to drink coffee without drinking water first, because this one man made this offhand comment to me about how that's what you have to do. I wonder if he knows. But anyway, so I went in with the Farsali Unicorn Essence as a primer. I'm going to be taking some MAC Fix Plus on my sponge and going in with the Frankie Rose Matte Perfection Foundation. Excuse that. I have fallen even more in love with this foundation lately. I was kind of like, and I like tried the Huda Beauty for a while, and I don't know, I didn't think it was like full coverage enough, but I wore it yesterday. I was like, I don't know what I ever didn't like about this. It stays put for a while. Like, I think maybe, I don't think this goes super well with my Glam primer, but with the Farsali primer, it stays like all day, because with the Glam, it kind of tends to break up pretty quickly. Not quickly, but within like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. So yeah, so I don't know, using it with the Farsali, like if you find the right primer for it, this is a beautiful foundation. It's a little bit like, it takes a while to dry. You kind of have to build it up, like, so if you can like play with it a little bit, it is seriously like, it is full coverage, but it feels light, it feels soft on your face, it does not cake up. Like, I'm telling you, yesterday people just left and right were like, oh my god, your skin looks amazing, and my skin does not look amazing right now. Like, and that was like also with 4 hours of sleep, just looking like a hot mess anyways. Like, and people were just like, oh my god, girl, like I felt like a supermodel yesterday, but I know I didn't look like one. I know I just have really good makeup on. So yeah, I'm just gonna pat it into the face with this sponge. I'm just spraying the MAC Fix Plus on my sponge, as I always do, because I just feel it gives the makeup a better finish. See, it's not like as full coverage as I would like, but I mean, to be fair, like, I don't think, I have some pretty like ridiculous acne right now, and even my like Hoola, which is my most full, well, my Kat Von D is my most full coverage, but it scares me. The Huda Beauty doesn't even like fully cover that up. So I would say, like, as far as like imperfections, like discoloration, like pimples that aren't enormous, you're covered, full coverage. This is fine. Hair stuck to it. It does take a little bit to dry down, so we're just gonna let it sit there on the face. Okay. And then I'm going to go, so just make sure like before you set it, because I think I have made the mistake a few times of setting it before it is fully dry. So don't do that. Wait till it dries. So I'm going to go in with the Instant Age Rewind Concealer from my last video, which I have also fallen in love with. This lasts for me just as long as the Tarte Shape Tape. I feel like I get pretty good coverage out of it. I love the way it feels smushing onto my face with this spongy thing. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. Here for a good time, not a long time, alright? But yeah, like I said, my skin lately has been horrific. I don't know. See, this is the problem. Is every time, ooh, there's that burn. There's that little tingle. Every time I like try to change something in my skincare routine, and I'm just spraying MAC Fix Plus and patting this in. Every time I try to change something in my skincare routine, I'm like, okay, Lauren, here's what you're gonna do this time that you don't do any of the other times, is you're only gonna change this one thing, just this one thing, so that you can know if it's working or not. But I'm like such a skincare like addict. Like I love to try new stuff. I get bored even if the stuff I'm using is working. Like I want to change it. I want to try new stuff. Like and stuff like Sunday Riley really gets me because it comes in like pretty bottles, or like Shiseido or Drunk Elephant. I'm like, ooh, that's pretty. I recently decided I needed Chanel eye cream, which nobody needs that eye cream, by the way. I don't even think it does that great of a job. And it doesn't have a smell, which really disappointed me. I thought it would smell like money or something, diamonds. But I don't know. So hold on, I need to figure out what I'm doing and then finish talking. So I'm going to go in and set all the areas that I just concealed with my Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. And then I am also going to take my sponge and bake it. So I'm going to go in with the Sigma Large, and with the Morphe M400. This is like a cheek brush. I use it for a lot of stuff because, I don't know, some people, cheek is a subjective term, and I happen to think my cheeks are just my whole face. So, but as I was saying, I am just like addicted to changing my skincare regimen. It's kind of like a boring thing to be addicted to. I'm like, I would just love, you know what I would love to splurge on? Some new face soap. Some sunscreen. Treat yourself, ladies. But I do. I love it. Especially, I don't know if it has like weird stuff in it. Like it's like, this is made with killer bee honey and cayenne pepper from the mines of Africa. Just anything like that. I'm such a sucker for that stuff. I'm a sucker for, I am just like every marketer's like best dream. Like all that stuff works on me. I'm just like, really? It's made with killer bees? Like, and you could just be selling me ketchup, and I'd buy it. I'd buy it right up. But anyways, so I tried to just change one thing, but I have changed a lot of things. I changed my toner, and I changed my moisturizer, and then I bought a bunch of random stuff at Trader Joe's to like oil, their argan oil, and their like face. Oh fuck, I forgot to put sunscreen on. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to curse. And now I'm just going to go in with the Sigma Large powder brush and just go over the rest of my foundation with setting powder. Where was I at in that story? Shit. Anyways, so I've changed a whole bunch of stuff in my skincare routine. I've changed my toner. I've changed my moisturizer. I added, that's what I was talking about. I added those horrible, don't get skincare products from Trader Joe's. They're not, I don't know, their argan oil, like, I don't think argan oil is supposed to be like non-cosmetic, like it's not supposed to clog your pores, but it did. I was getting such bad acne, and when I would go to bed with it on, like, I don't have a problem with oils. I'm gonna go in with this powder and just set my under eye with this sponge, by the way. I don't have a problem with oils. Like, I really like putting oils on at night. I've even had like the UFO oil from Sunday Riley, like with the salicylic acid I used to put on in the morning. Like, they don't bother me. I like them, kind of. I like the little glass bottles, and I feel like like I'm in an apothecary or something. But this oil is horrible. It literally feels like putting canola oil on my face. Like when I go to bed, it feels like, because I'll put it on at nighttime before I go to bed, and it feels like I haven't showered in weeks. Like it just feels like there's straight grease on my face. Like it's itchy and everything. It's like not a good time. It's really not. And then I don't really know about their moisturizer. Like I said, it's hard to tell what the culprit is because I've changed about a million things. I also started using Tati Westbrook's Halo Beauty, and I feel like I betrayed Tati because I love Tati's videos, and I was like, I want to give this product a fair shot and not change anything else, but I'm incapable. I'm addicted, and it's not my fault. So I don't know, but that moisturizer also, I don't like it. It like makes my face itchy. It makes my face feel dirty, and I am getting the worst acne of my life. And like oil, I don't even have like an oily complexion normally. I have like a normal to like combination complexion where I'll sometimes get oil right here. Sometimes I don't get any oil, sometimes I'm dry, but it's just been like consistently like 9th grade, just like oil and acne. And I'm just like, I'm 30. I am 30. This is not okay. I'm sorry I'm going off on a tangent. I just don't understand what's happening with my skin. And I keep looking up like Korean skincare, and I'm like, I just need to have a 10-step routine. I need to add more stuff to my routine. Then I'm like, stop. Maybe you are putting too much in your routine. So I don't know. I have a problem. So I'm just gonna go in with the Hoola bronzer. We're not gonna do like a heavy contour today. We're just gonna do the bronzer. And I'm using my Morphe M400 brush, which we all know is just for everything on your face. And I'm just gonna go from the top of the ear down to the corner of the mouth, not all the way, mind you, just to about here, and do some little circular motions there. Blend that in a little. I don't know if you're supposed to put on contour like this, like while your bake is on. I never really know what to do while my bake is on. I'm like, what? Because there's powder kind of everywhere. I don't want it to get in my brows. I don't know. I forgot blush. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this Manna Kadar Beauty. I know I make fun of this name a lot, the Paradise blush, but I love this blush. I really like deep reddy or like even corally tones on my skin tone. They look really good. I don't really like pinky so much. I don't think I'm like fair enough for pinky. So I'm just gonna go in with that over the bronzer, little circular motions. And then I'm just also going to contour, bake. I don't really know what you call this. Bake underneath that contour to just kind of give it a more defined edge. Because if we're going natural, we really want to focus on like the skin. I don't want a crazy contour, but I want you to be able to see some dimension in my face, definitely. Like, and I want to add some color. I think radiance and like highlight is super important because you just kind of want to shine and gloss and like look young and fresh. And is that how I look? Do I look young and fresh? You guys feeling summer vibes? Vacation? Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and brush that bake off from my under eye, or my chinny chin, my nose, and my forehead. Alright, and we're just gonna go in and do my brows. But I am just gonna go in with the Anastia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, which I love. I'm going to draw that line under my eyebrow, like just a precise, like clean line. And I mean, you can draw it in whatever shape you want. I like to go pretty close to my natural line because it's more the top line that I have issue with. Brush those little hairs down, and this is where I go over the top and kind of create the arch that I want, in which my eyebrow does not look like a Tetris piece like it does in real life. And then I'm just gonna fill in any patchy spots here with this pencil. Next I'm gonna go in with the Kat Von D 24-Hour Super Brow in light brown, which I love, and just this little angled brush here. And I'm just going to go over the brows with this. I like to start on my arch because this does go on a little intense, and you want your arch and like over here to be darker than the inner part of your eyebrow. Starting on the arch and kind of pulling it back. And I really do feel that I used to just use a brow pencil, but I feel like once I started using like pomade and a powder, that made such a difference, because the brow pencil, I was like changing the shape of my eyebrow with it, and there would just be like this stark contrast between the difference of like my actual eyebrow and then the color of the pencil, and it looked horrible. And so like using the pomade kind of helped to make it all a little bit more uniform, like it was all the same color and not just the part that I colored in. So I am a huge fan. If you have naturally like really shapely or really like full brows, you might not need this. I do not. I had them when I was a child and I squandered them, and now I am a victim of 90s eyebrows, so I'm sorry. I'm sure a lot of you can relate though, because I don't think many people's eyebrows survived the 90s. Oh! Why did I do that? Do you guys ever feel like you're just like, your hand gets like possessed when you do makeup and you like mean to do one thing but you're just like, I feel like that happens to me, especially when I'm putting on winged eyeliner quite often. You guys are like, we know. We've seen it. One eyeshadow, and you can use like specifically an eyebrow powder for this. You can use an eyeshadow, like I don't care. No one's gonna know. But this KKWXMARIO collab palette, this shade, and I hope I'm not getting them backwards, but I believe this is Loyalty or 2008. The way that it's like listed on here is really weird. It's like flip, like it's like this is on the back of this, but it's if you were looking at it from here, so I get confused and I can't. But this shade, this deep brown shade, I love for setting my eyebrows. This makes them last longer. It just helps to make them all look a little more natural and cohesive, and I love it. This is, I mean, obviously everyone's eyebrows aren't the same color, so this is not gonna be for everyone, but if you have eyebrows that are like mine, kind of like a darker medium brown, this is a great shade for that. Okay, so that's the brows, and we're just gonna carve these out real quick with a MAC paint pot in soft ochre, just because I mean we are doing natural, but I still want it to look like clean and pretty, and I want to have a nice like precise, not precise, well I do want a precise brow and just kind of a uniform color all over the lids. So I am gonna go ahead and set those. I'm not gonna put a ton on though, like I would if I was doing like a full glam like eyeshadow look. I'm just gonna like put a little, and I'm going to pat it in with my beauty blender, so you can still kind of see like the color kind of coming through the eyelids a little. Like you can still see like the crease and the natural contours of the eyelid, because that's kind of what we're going to play up here. And we can go ahead and wipe this bake off our face too while we're at it. And I'm just also going to kind of blend like up. We'll highlight later, don't you worry. Okay, so all I'm going to do for the shadow, it's going to be a super simple shadow day, is I'm just going to take the Hoola bronzer, or you can use whatever bronzer you use for this look, and I'm just going to take a fluffy blending brush, my M433, and I'm just going to put that in the crease. So that's really it for shadow, just to give like a little bit of depth. We're going to go in, we're not doing eyeliner today, which I do not have a problem with at all. We're gonna go in with this Makeup Forever Smokey Extravagant Mascara. Okay, so we've done that. We're going to use false lashes. I know we're doing a natural look, but this is what I do when I want to do a natural look, but I want to just add a little extra pop, is I will like, when you trim your lashes and you trim off the end and you have these little trimmings, these little scraps, I will actually take these and I will just glue them on. Okay, so I will just take this little piece here and I will stick it like right on the end, just to give a little extra like flair. So it's like I'm not wearing eyeliner, but it looks like I'm wearing like really cute winged eyeliner. So we're just gonna take this glue here and put a little little bit. This is the Duo Strip Lash Adhesive. This is what I always use. It's like $3. And I think the trimmings I'm using, I feel weird saying trimmings, are the Ardell Demi Wispies, because those are typically what I use. I'm just going to let it dry a little, same as I would a normal strip lash. These are a lot, if you don't really know how to do lashes and you want to start kind of small, these are kind of, I don't want to sound like mean. I don't know if I sound mean, but they're hard to screw up, like, because the whole lash, like, you have to, like, make sure it's, like, right against your eye thing, your natural lashes, your eye thing, and, like, if a little bit of it is crooked or off, it's easy to tell, but this you can just stick on, and even if you mess it up a little bit, it's not gonna be super obvious. So I just like to stick it maybe in a little more. Oop. I just stick it right on the end there, and I'll go ahead and do the same thing with the other eye. I ripped the eyelash apart. Alright, and then we're just going to go in with a little bit of highlighter, and we're going to be all done. This video is taking me about 30 minutes to explain 30 minutes to explain what I'm doing, but to actually like do it only takes about 15, so not too bad. So I am in a love-hate relationship with this, the multiple. I kind of hate the way that it applies on my face. I feel like it's chunky and I don't see like actual chunks come off, and it's hard to blend and it takes my makeup off. But on the other hand, it is the only thing that shows up on my face highlighter wise, so I'm in a tough place. I don't know what to do. So I'm just going to try to blend that in with my beauty blender, and I'll use MAC Fix Plus. I don't like going in with a liquid either, or like a cream like over powder. But if I set this then with another, oh, right on the pimple, right there on that pimple. So I'm just gonna keep blending, but we do want to definitely, I don't know, for me, if I'm doing a natural look, I'd always highlight because light naturally hits my face like this. No, but I mean, you do want to focus definitely on radiant, like luminous skin. You definitely want to have a little bit of a glow. You do not have to have your highlighter this extreme. This is just the way that I am, and you know, maybe it's not right. I don't know. This is just, I can only show you what I do. Okay, so it's starting to blend in a little there. I might have done a little too much. I'm also going to go over this, and I'm using this ridiculous MAC 494 SE giant highlight brush that probably nobody ever needs a highlight brush this big, but why not? I'm just going to go over it with the BECCA the BECCA Shimmering Skin Perfector and Prosecco Pop. And I'm actually just only going to use this to highlight the rest of my face, because I just don't like using that stuff that much. I like the way it shows up. It's the only thing that shows up on me, but I really hate the way that it applies. You have to like really work at it to get it in there. And I'm also going to go in, I am going to take this is really good for an inner corner highlight. So I'm just going to take my little concealer brush and kind of pop some on the corners there. And I even was feeling a little bit wild yesterday, so, and I don't normally do this because I feel like it's kind of a lot, but I even popped a little bit of the Prosecco Pop highlighter on my brow bone, just because I really do want that skin, that just glowing skin is what I want. So I am going to go spray some setting spray on my face, and I will be back. Alright, you guys, this is the completed look. I've also obviously changed my hair. I braided my hair, I put in earrings, and I just popped on a little bit of lip gloss. This is the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine in SPL. pumpkin spice latte. That's not why they named it that. That's not even the right abbreviation. This might be a little much for this look, but I like how it kind of gives like a pink sheen. I also like the way it feels on my lips because it's really cooling. And I just added a little more shimmer to the eye also. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. If you want to learn how to do like soft glam, but kind of natural, but also wearing kind of a lot of makeup, but it doesn't look like you are, and you can do it in a pinch real quick. So I hope this is helpful if that is what you're looking for. I hope you like this look. If you like the video, be sure to like and subscribe below, and I'll catch you guys next time. All right, bye.